Let's continue from part 1 of this assignment. We took that large array and we split it in half right down the middle. So now we have 2 equal small arrays. Without putting the answers or numbers into these boxes, let's first look at what these equations mean. We have our large array, and that's equal to array 1 added to array 2. Take a look at the picture and see if that's true. This large array is equal to array 1 and array 2 added together. The next line is saying that same large array, again, we're writing it as a large array because we don't know the answer to that large array. That's what we're trying to figure out, is equal to the total in the first array added to the total in the second array. The total number of gingerbread man cookies in array 1 added to the total gingerbread man cookies in array 2 is equal to the total number of gingerbread men in the whole array. So then my final line is the answer. That large array or that large multiplication fact is equal to the sum of those 2 small arrays. Now let's fill in the numbers to see how this strategy makes it really easy for us to find the answer to a large array. So we know that there are 2 rows in this small array and 3 columns in this small array. The other array is exactly the same as this first array because we intentionally cut or split down the large array into 2 equal small arrays. So you don't have to think too much about it. It has 2 rows and 3 columns. The large array has 2 rows, but instead of 3 columns, it has 6 columns. And something cool about the number is we can see that 3 columns in the small array and the 3 columns in the second small array add up to 6. And that makes sense. We cut it right down the middle, so our columns are going to be half of the large array's column. So 2 times 6 equals, we figured this out, 2 times 3 plus 2 times 3. The large array 2 times 6 is equal to 2 times 3 means double 3. That's an easy multiplication fact. It's 6 without even using a strategy. And I don't have to use another strategy to figure out my second array because it's exactly the same array as the first one, 6. So my large array, 2 times 6, has to equal 12. Double the 6's. Notice how splitting it into 2 equal small arrays makes the job easier. Instead of skip counting by 2 6 times, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. If you cut it right down the middle, 2 times 3 is 6, double that is 12. You can do it in your head. It might seem like a strategy that might not be particularly helpful with a number sentence like with a multiplication fact like 2 times 6 because you can figure that out pretty easily. But as you get even larger, 6 times 8 or 9 times 6, this strategy will really help you figure out the answer to that multiplication fact even in your head. And the next slides, you'll have similar problems where you'll use a picture of an array from the first part of the assignment to find the total in that large array. You can refer back to this video if you have any questions about how to fill out those slides. And if you're still confused, you can stop by office hours.